Young man, you're quite handsome.
Thanks.
I'd take my teeth out and gnaw on it like gas station beef jerky. Hello.
Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Every addict in the house, every demon across the nation. It is what today? What is today exactly? Somebody help me.
Sinful. Somebody put, yes, Sinful Saturday. I like that.
Nothing soothes the savage soul more than the power of the bouquet.
It's true.
Evening, everybody out there in Morgrot Entertainment Land. It has been one insane day for us all. Thank you guys for joining us a little bit later than usual. Unfortunately, I am at a convention this weekend fighting for my life. Therefore, that is why my makeup is still on. So I'm so sorry that if anyone feels underdressed, fuck that. It's just me. I'm Reaper from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Evening, Rebecca, Mousebone, Crystal, Babylon in the house. No, you fucking didn't already say that shit already. Bless me, Father, for I have rimmed and reamed. Goddamn. All right, we are off and running already.
Late start, so they're already pre-gaming. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to pregame just yet, I mean, come on now. Oh, man, it actually was a very good day today, which means I can move into my new home on Monday. That's why I do this shit. I do this shit for the family, for all of you, and I can't miss a goddamn program. I love y'all. You are my therapy. We have quite the goddamn list for y'all tonight. Cody, what's going on, my brother? What? I love it. Cody says, "Let the sin begin" in a weird priest voice. That's right. You know. It's kind of funny because everyone has been so utterly amazeballs at sending stuff this week. And I'm telling you, we got a great program for you. First of all, how are you, Miss Sugar Hooter?
Oh, I am definitely in a fantastic mood. I told these guys I would definitely be showing up at 10:30 if I was awake. And I've been so excited all day about it. There was no way I was going to miss this. This is too fun. So super happy to be here with you guys. I've just had a really long week, so that's why if I'm looking a little, but I'm here and I'm having a blast.
Fantastic, Mimi Horny. How was your day, sir?
I would have to go along with Babylon's son. Bless me, Father, for I have rimmed and reamed.
Partners in rimming and reaming.
Yeah, it actually. it's been one of those days today. It was pretty good. And
Awesome.
I'm a little late on my pregame. I hope everybody else has got their pregame on. Pregame's a big deal, especially for this show. It fits this show so well. You are among friends. Our little group of friends is growing, but it's really fucking loyal. And we all come here because we enjoy hanging out together. And I love you all. I'm so glad you're here. And let's have fun.
I'm double fisting tonight, so look out.
Look at you. I am also late to the game, but don't worry, I got plenty to let it flow. All right. Do we want to hit our 3 conjure?
Shit.
We're going to skip that for tonight because don't feel bad. I forgot as well just because it's been crazy. So
Well, I think what we need to have like a roll-in, something that comes from the side and says like conjuration of destruction.
Well, that's
Which is
why I was
why-
actually prepared because destruction was easy this week with those fuckers in Kentucky, like saying to teach the Bible in school. So I was all excited. I was like, I got an easy one this week.
oh boy. Well, that's okay. We will definitely save that one for next time. And I will have the bells and whistles to go with it because I did find some pretty cool stuff, you know. But did anyone hear that Vince Neil dropped a new upcoming solo record?
Why?
It goes a little something like this.
No.
That's right. It's all about the rock candy with this guy. Who's he fooling, man? Seriously, I don't care what AI can do these days. He ain't thin. He ain't gonna be thin, and I don't think he ever wants to be.
No.
To be perfect.
He's happy in his little.
Yabelka has a good comment there.
I'm getting right over to it now. My pad is just working so slow. Oh, man. Big ass whippet balloons at the moment. What? Crystal, oh my goodness. Oh, man. It just keeps popping. It keeps popping. Where'd you go? Trying to embrace Satan. Yes. Yes, it is. And that should be every day. Every single day. Because that is what it's all about. Digging. Well, you're never going to meet him. We're about as close to that as you're going to get because it is an idea. There is no physical. Oh, man. You know, I agree with Mousebong. She's like, oh, my, why? No, it's not happening.
I was waiting for you to see that one. I've been over here giggling at that. And I like Mousebong's response too.
Oh, most deaf. Yeah. I get.
She called them pepperonis. I love it.
And Crystal says salami.
Salami, yes.
Salami nipples, man, that would be very greasy, now wouldn't it?
You always have a place to hang your coat.
Right. We have somebody new watching tonight. Also, Eric Mensch. Welcome to the hour of fuckery. We appreciate you, sir, in every single form and fashion to listen to the craziness that we are about to bestow upon you. But before we get to tonight's goddamn list, I wanted to let you guys know there's a little product out there. Finally, one of probably more than one t-shirt design has been officially made for the goddamn program. It is currently up on the Reapers Underground Teespring account, and you guys can go ahead, and if you want to support the show, you don't have to. No, we're not pushing it on you like fucking drugs here. But if you want one and you want to show your love for the goddamn program, it is officially out again. This is just one of many that we are going to be making. Because as we know, our brother Cody from Defiler of the Crown Art is working on a design as well. And some other stuff. What in the unholy hell? Fried spam nipple, everyone.
All right.
Fried spam nipple. That is amazing. Yes, Mouse Bomb.
Specific, I can smell it.
Right? That shit is awful. Mouse Bomb loves Got Moist. Crystal says, great shirt that you are wearing, sir. Getting all the love. Yes, absolutely. Cody's art will be sick for sure. Digging says, never seen rectangular. I'm not sure what we mean by that. Maybe you could fill me in.
Spams in the rectangle.
Well, you know, there is a first time for everything.
Yes.
Absolutely. So it is that time, everybody. If I could get to it there it goes. For tonight's goddamn list. What do we want to hit with them first? Man, there is so much amazingly hilarious things going on. And this is a post that it was either Mimi or Sugar that sent it to me. Can't remember which, so I don't want to fuck it up. But I am now starting to see this post showing up all over Facebook. And I absolutely love this one. Because this is a God-fearing man, a God-loving man. You know, he just radiates a Christ-like glow. But when you get to hear that the fact that he's looking for a mate, I don't know. We would love to get everyone's opinion about this. So if you're looking for a good man, as it were, this little fucker, God has instructed me to take a wife, to be as a helpmate in my ministry, and to birth more children. This guy looks like fucking Santa Claus. What are you talking about? He couldn't get it up if he fucking took enough Viagra to kill a fucking horse. What are you talking about?
There goes your newsfeed again.
You know, I have over 9K followers, so let's give this a try. My name is Doctor of what? Doctor of Suckery? Billy Little. He's 78 years old, alpha male Christian Republican, seeking a white female ages 18 to 25. I'm going to stop right the fuck there.
You're not going to go into the must be a virgin part?
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. But I want to address this. You tell me what female, after reading just the first part of this, hasn't thrown up.
Yeah. First of all, anyone who is an alpha male doesn't need to announce that they're an alpha male. Like, that's the first sign that you're not one.
Yes.
You know, like, that's, yeah. And he's Dr. Little. So when you said, who's this little man, I like cracked up because I'm like, literally, Dr. Little. So this one was sent by Mimi, and I'm here for it because that's
Yeah.
He looks like a toe with a beard, is what he looks like.
Showed myself. But yeah. I mean, doesn't he just say, come get me, you big sailor man? How could you honestly?
I don't,
Who's going to fall?
to articulate the bile in the throat, you know, like that comes across when I read that paragraph. It just is kind of hanging, right? That little bile coming up, the fried spam taste.
78-year-old father time trying to get with somebody up to the age of 25.
Yeah, he would need WD-40 for his hips to even start. That's why he wants a virgin, because they don't know that, he's supposed to move when you have sex. So that way he can just lay there because they don't know any better.
What's up, Paul Nada in the house? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. He says it's fucking El Duce.
Maybe it's 18 to 25 because they may still believe in Santa.
Crystal goes, fuck, I don't qualify. That motel room sounds sweet. I love it. Eric says, God damn, who the fuck is that? I mean, this guy's got some micro-sized balls to be actually trying to elicit somebody between the ages of 18 to 25. What god is this? Or should I say, what version? Babylon says he really orders them from the Philippines.
Yep. Well, he did say Christian Republican, so that goes, with the territory.
Totally.
Fuck yeah.
Totally.
I know we live in the age of I know we live in the age of delusion. And there are so many fucking right-wing patriarchal pieces of shit like this that they fucking think they're fucking hot shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm the one that sent you this. When I saw this shit, I was like, oh fuck yeah, this fucking dumbass. We need to talk about this fucking asshole. But the delusion is like a fucking epidemic now. Just the fucking lies, this patriarchal Christian bullshit that's pushed forward now. Like last week we talked about in fucking Louisiana. And there's more shit that passed with the fucking Supreme Court this week that most people don't even fucking know about. We'll do some destruction next week because I got some ass hats on the fucking Supreme Court that need it.
Yes.
And they need the Vlad the Impaler treatment.
Yes.
I think that would change a few people's
intestines.
Good. Oh man, Mousebong, you hit it right on the button there. Wanting an 18-year-old is a huge red flag for anyone like over 20.
Yes.
Babylon, I love you. He looks like a circumcised fat priest, chubby meat stick.
Fucking Babylon. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have no idea the depravity of Babylon. Oh, we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. Don't worry about that. I got a juicy one. Yes, Mousebong, you are absolutely correct. Epitome of dirty old man. To think that at 78 years old, that is your game at finding a mate?
Yep.
That is your game. The Lord told me so, and it just happens to have to be the youngest I could possibly get. Yep. Believe in that? It just gets even more cultish these days. So, man, just unbelievable. And it's really circulating all over the net now. Thank you for that, Mimi Horny, because when I saw that, I actually wanted to try to get that on last week. And I mean, we were just dying from every other thing that we were talking about. We just couldn't fit it on in enough time. Man.
Cody and Crystal are hitting home runs out there.
Yes, they are. She's gonna have to fuck him or get a strobe light so it looks like he's moving. Oh man. Oh. Why hasn't Trump fallen apart? All of the wingnuts holding him together, right? Oh, Babylon. I bet he smells like a musty nutsack and aqua velvet. I'm deader than I look right now. Oh man.
And
I think
he's got to
that's a safe
smell like
bet.
a little. He's got to smell like a little bit of ass as well.
Yeah.
It can't just be musty nutsack, because if you got a musty nutsack, that ass crack is also probably funky like a monkey.
We
Well,
are
he's
talking,
78. He might have a diaper issue as well. You know, that's
Oh,
why he
yes.
needs somebody that can.
which makes him utterly swamp ass McGee on a hot 103-degree day.
That is Dr. Swamp Ass McGee to you. Okay, I don't forget the doctor.
Oh, I forgot he was a doctor. He's the doctor of smelling like ass.
Yes.
This fucking guy. Oh shit! Thank you for bringing us to life there, Babylon, with that last one. Because god damn,
The Aqua Velva just that cracks me up. Oh my god. Yes. Babylon's next comment is 100% correct too. I'm gonna throw that one up
hairy shoulders and a gold chain with a diamond pinky ring. God damn it!
I feel like I've been on an elevator with this dude, like in a casino in Atlantic City. Like that's the whole vibe and smell and oh my god.
For every lot lizard, there is a lot pimp at the same time.
Right.
So,
Dr. Pimp.
the Keith Esquire. Yes.
Oh my god.
You know what, Cody? I think this is quite possible. He probably sits at home in a diaper and watches Teen Mom getting jealous of the kids.
Yep.
Yeah, they were just having what do you call it? A get together, a homecoming recently.
Yes.
Crystal says, "I don't know. I'm still bummed. I'm not in the running." But why would you want to try to plow something that is going to turn to dust?
Well, maybe Dr. Man has a good inheritance. So one good plowing, he's 78, and then you get the money. I mean, from a practical perspective.
Oh man, I don't know. There's money, and then there's good money, and then there's just no good money.
Well, we did watch a video on gonorrhea at the beginning of this show, so you gotta watch. Be careful about that. But you shut the lights off, close it on the nose, and it would be about a second and a half. You might not even make it to. You might just touch it and dead. You don't know.
The epitome of dead dick syndrome. Absolutely. Crystal said, I'm not good enough for this guy.
Oh.
And look at Crystal's picture that she has on there, too.
Yep.
It's
that's so
nice.
Perfect. Oh, my goodness. Jigging says, "Lot lizard drinks, anyone? 1 part tuna juice, 1 part Jack Daniels. Do not chill." You are absolutely right. I think he has got the lot lizard recipe for a drink.
That is not the official drink of this show. I'm going to put that out there right now. We're still working on that. No tuna juice in it, Jack Daniels.
There is no tuna juice in a moist goddamn program drink. We have some great ones going on from last time.
Yes.
So when we have the meeting of the addicts, I think we will have to examine the perfect recipe for this.
So shall we propose Las Vegas for this meeting?
Oh my goodness.
Sin City, why not?
Or Reno, Nevada? Something like that.
Not a bad idea at all. Mousebong says, "Keep that away from me unless you want 80s FX style projectile vomit on you. Crystal says, I prefer salmon. All right.
Yep.
Little continental taste. Gotcha.
Pinkies.
Right. Cody says he can't have any range of ejaculation power anymore. She would have to turkey baste herself.
Damn, Cody has stepped up.
What happened to you?
Yes, Cody has totally stepped up. 100%.
Oh, he's
wow.
he's for Babylon's title. That's what's going on.
I blame Crystal.
Speaking of, no, somewhere real.
There we go.
And now I can see what the picture is, and I fucking love it. That is awesome.
It is so good, so good. Oh my God, Crystal, you're just giving us the whole kit and caboodle here. You have to add water to the jizz powder.
Like making baby paste.
See, that's how you get it done if you don't have health insurance.
Little baby paste on the spoon and just fink it right up there. Like,
even I had to double back on that one. On the whole shit, you guys, Pedialyte. Oh my God, Crystal, what happened to you?
oh, yes, Cody. I thought that too when I saw jizz powder. That's hilarious.
Right? So I guess this was on one of Sugar's travels this week, and ended up sending this to the chat, and I just didn't know what to think of this. I'm like, this is an actual product.
It is for sale.
It is for sale, and of course, naturally, I kind of wondered if Babylon knows anything about it.
Good question. Good question.
As soon as I get it to pop up, there we go. Priest Strangler pasta. And what really gets me curious, it's made in Italy, which is just hilarious as hell. And then has a QR code that says, why is it called that? And you can literally, I'm assuming, take your phone and zap it. So I wanted to get everyone's opinion here on what exactly do you think the story behind this type of pasta, the Priest Strangler pasta. And go. What was your...
I clicked on the QR code, so I don't know the actual reason. I just saw it and I was peed my pants and I had to take a picture of it.
Yeah. So what do you think that story is, though?
It's probably made by little boys.
Maybe there was a strangler going through and kind of avenging horrible acts by priests throughout Italy. Maybe it's something we don't know about.
I totally buy that story.
Stuff like that.
Yes, definitely. Or that was my first thought. Or perhaps somebody who unfortunately fell prey to one of these old fucks got his comeuppance by getting revenge and decided to kill him with a noodle. I really thought that was kind of a really great idea. Oh my goodness.
So I looked it up, but I think we'll have better stories.
Oh no. Oh, and of course Babylon has one here. Strangler pasta is made from all the leftover foreskin procedure. They love the flavor. They love it so much that it kills them. And that's wonderful.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so some of the reasons why are because, yeah, don't panic, it's organic.
Crystal says, I'm guessing it's shaped like dicks. Probably. Unholy fuck. Babylon says, extra moist and chewy. The Pope loves it. Is that what's keeping his old ass alive? Shit. There's some fucking dry ones then. No sauce. Crystal says, great with Frumunda cheese.
Yup. That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. It's just utterly hilarious to me. The things that we find on our various travels. As a matter of fact, what's the weirdest thing, Mimi Horny, that you've ever encountered on a travel?
Oh, gosh.
That just kind of took you by surprise. You know what I mean?
Gosh, I've been to some really weird places. Cambodia had some weird shit. Oh, gosh. Sri Lanka had really weird shit. Thailand is probably the king. You can fucking get anything in Thailand. But I have so many places to think about. Like, what is the most bizarre?
It's a holiday in Cambodia.
That's a good song.
Every time I hear that the name of that place, that's the song that my head goes to immediately.
It's a real sad place though. Like when I was there, it's really dusty and super poor. It's the most poor country, and I've been to a lot of poor ones. It's so poor. It's really sad. People are great though. So sweet. I can't think of like.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No.
I'm struggling to think of something that is like really bizarre that I've seen. I mean, like the ladies shooting ping pong balls out of their vaginas in Thailand that was memorable, and they had a contest to see who could shoot it in a bowl of water too. Oh, they could shoot them pretty far too.
Is that like cooter pong?
And then they started shooting ice cubes. I don't know. They were shoving, like one of them was shoved like, I don't know, 18 or 20 ice cubes up and was fucking machine gunning them. Plop, 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 plop. And then a guy, some Western guy came up and put his head down and was like,
no.
Yes.
No.
He got some and he enjoyed them. True story.
Wish he chipped a tooth.
Crystal says goldfish.
Oh my god.
A beheading stone. Mousebong says that's talent. Babylon says they cook those noodles till limp instead of al dente. Oh man!
Oh, Aaron's here.
Got to be some muscle control. Aaron, what's going on, brother? I'm glad you were able to pop in, man. Totally appreciate you.
He pops in when Mimi's talking about popping out.
Well, just to know, like, how, like, okay, if any of us held an ice cube in our mouth between our teeth and had our lips, it's gonna hurt after a few seconds. These women were holding those things up in an area that I know is, because I have some evidence of ladies really being sensitive way up in there, and they could hold those things and then shoot them out. They were,
I don't know,
like the pain control, like Maybe they were numbed up there. I have no idea, but
I've been giggling since you started this conversation. Like I can't help it. I'm just like, don't get bored, sugar. Don't get bored.
maybe
It's not worth
do you know how Trump, like they have a recording of him when he's going bing bong, bing bing bong bong, bing bing bong bong bong. Maybe that he had just been to Pattaya, Thailand, and he had seen the ping pong game.
The big old ping pong soiree.
I know right where that place is. If I go to Pattaya again, I know right where to find those ladies.
You can tell because you can hear the.
Right. So it's just out in the open, like.
No, you have to go in the bar.
Oh, in the bar. Oh man.
And all
like that going down in the U.S. Come on.
And all of the ladies in there have a little number card. Now, if they're nude, then they don't have the number card. And the girls that are shooting ping pong balls and ice cubes don't have number. They don't have number cards. But yeah, you get in there for free, and the ladies will come right over to you.
Oh my goodness.
Something else. Pattaya, Thailand, sex capital of the world. Port Angeles in the Philippines doesn't have anything on it. Mm-mm.
Yep, I can confirm what Crystal says.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Not that,
Crystal,
not that one. The one before. For clarity.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I would have to say the craziest thing that I've encountered on my travels with Villain Arts is, for some reason, men's bathrooms are just, oh man, these conventions worse than probably any concert I've ever been to, or some sort of an event, because for some reason, you get a bunch of nothing against tattoo artists. Obviously, Mimi Horny is the epitome of awesome, but these guys, not going to mention any names, of course, but they seem to like to, I don't know, take their blood or some. I mean, one time I seen some guy wrote his name in his own blood. I'm assuming he probably had a tattoo done, and he was bleeding, and just kind of like finger drew it in the stall. Because I'm not a big urinal fan. I don't know about other guys out there, but I just think they're disgusting. So I always like to go in a stall where there's a little bit of, some privacy, and you don't have to touch anything. Because most of them are electric, nowadays. So you don't have to do all that. But God damn, I've seen everything from call this person to, I don't know, like gang shit that wasn't there before the convention was there. So it just got to be kind of a thing where every different location we would go, different city, I would take a photograph of whatever the most heinous thing I found drawn on there. By the end of the day, it's just unfucking real, some of the things that I've seen. Now, Crystal says no. Women's are the worst. Now, is this true? Because I don't know.
I'm one of those women that if I'm at a concert and there's 800 women in line and there's no line in the men's room, I will yell, "Cover them up, I'm coming in," and I will head right for the stall because I gotta pay. So I've seen men's rooms, I've seen women's rooms. It depends. Like, I've been in some places where the women's room's worse. I've been in some places where the men's room's worse. I don't know why anyone does a poo-poo Picasso and they're like smearing it on the walls. There is never any reason for that. I've seen that in both genders. But it's funny you brought that up because I don't know if this will work, if you can see this. I took this picture in the bathroom in Philly. Please do not throw apes in the toilet. Thank you. Apes.
Oh,
I think it was like papers, but like I just was cracking up. I'm like, don't throw your apes in the toilet. And that was the one seater, by the way. That was, for everybody. So, and it was actually so dark in there that I don't know what, you try to do like the hover because you don't know what's going on.
right. Crystal says, when these women hover to shit, they blast shit on the wall behind the toilet. Pads
That's
on
funny.
floor.
I was in a Target a couple weeks ago, and it looked like I missed Mardi Gras because somebody took all of the rolls of toilet paper and threw them all over the place. So there was no toilet paper left in the stalls. But I did not see a penis in there. So I hope all you people are still boycotting Target that were worried about that. Fucking perverts looking in the other stalls. But yeah, it does the porta potties at a concert out in the parking lots are the worst because everything is in there. When I went to the Firefly concert, someone's sweater was stuck in the porta pot, like half flushed. How do you not know that? I don't want to know. It looked like Train Spotting. Did you ever see Train Spotting? Where
Right.
the toilet
Yep.
looks like chocolate pudding. That was what those porta potties were like.
Damn. Digging says better a urinal than a trough.
I have
See,
peed in a trough in a porta potty at a concert.
my
That's
thing
hard to
is,
hover over.
I don't want to have conversations if I'm at a urinal. Like if nobody else is there, I'm fine. But damn it, it only takes that one motherfucker to come up next to you and want to tell you his life fucking story. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get rid of my, do my business as it were. And it's just fucking annoying when that happens. Babylon says, I'm good with my member size, but I hate standing next to a dude in a urinal also. See, exactly. It's not about who's got the bigger prick. It's the fact that those assholes that come in next to you always want to say some shit, especially the token drunk guy. Have you ever had the token drunk guy come up next to you or the token drunk girl in the stall next to you start like wanting to talk to you? And it's like, bitch, I'm just here trying to do my shit. Nobody was. What about you, Mimi Horny?
Anybody ever try to shake your hand next to you in the urinal? Hey, what's up?
No. So when I was in basic training, we had the shitters side by side, and there were no fucking walls.
No.
You got everybody's. We all and also those asshats limited the time that we could use it in between going to different types of training. So they'd say, okay, you guys have got 15 minutes. And so, of course, everybody's like, oh, my God. And they, like, run in there. And then, there's lines so you can join after, there's one guy finishes, takes off. I mean, the wiping next to somebody else in front of somebody else. Good. It was awful. I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
Almost sounds like prison.
Yeah, it was
in a lot of ways.
It was awful.
Mousebonk says I saw a six. Oh man, Mousebonk says I saw a sick suspension act in France a few years ago. It was a group of torture artists that I like, or that like bled and stuff. The band was crazy too, very organic, industrial. Like I don't think I can say I'm Nabaten. That's awesome. As a matter of fact, we have live suspension at the end of the night at every Villain Arts convention. And every time I just sit there and I go, nothing against anybody that wants to suspend, but damn it, it's like being up there like a prized piece of beef. And I understand that it the endorphin rush and all that stuff, but motherfucker, And not to mention, you can't really, do it for a lot of years either, because your skin just gives the fuck up. Digging says, one of my biggest fears in life is being tipped over in a porta. Oh, could you imagine?
Horrible. Just covered in the blue poop soup. Nope.
Oh, unholy hell. Oh my goodness. Isn't this true though? Crystal says, drunk girls become your BFFs in seconds. I had to help a girl get a rubber band out of her hair and I had to chew it out. Oh, what?
Yep. Stuff like that happens all the time in the ladies' room with drunk girls. 100%. Yep.
Oh, you won't see that. You won't see that with guys. Guys will stand around you and just go, you stupid fuck.
Yep. And that's Mouse Bob.
There's no love.
That drunk girl. I invited women to my wedding when I was drunk in the bathroom, and some of them are still my Facebook friends. It's all good. It's all good. It's a community. Yep. Me too. Me too, Mouse Bob. I'm right there with you, sweetie.
Reese and Johnny just joined us on Facebook.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's happening, Johnny? Necro in the house.
And
What's going on, dude?
And Reese wrote a really nice comment up there, too.
Yeah, Reese is amazing. Love him so
Oh,
much.
shit.
Love Johnny
What's
so
going
much.
on? Always a pleasure to have you come by and check out the insanity that is the goddamn program. You probably came in at a very pivotal point. I don't know if I should be apologetic or say hopefully you had a good time with that one.
Say goodnight to my daughter. She's going to bed, so she texted me.
Oh, right on. No worries. So next on the list, now that we're getting out of the toilet humor portion of the show.
Let's leave the porta potties behind.
Right. I'm not sure how we got there, but we did, and that's okay. It was very interesting to see in Metal News this week. So many people gave Bill Ward like this, I don't know, like they already pronounced him dead. And the man is still going. So that is why, things start to become clearer as time rolls on and how much this man has gotten screwed. Founding drummer of Black Sabbath. Just recently recorded a tribute to Peter Steele with surviving typo negative members. And I don't know if there is, obviously there is a video, so it's up there. If you haven't got a chance to watch it, please do. I need to watch it as soon as I have some spare time. But how awesome is that to have Bill Ward, do a tribute to one of the most prolific bass players, vocalists of all time, from such an amazing fucking band. So if you get a chance to check this tune out, if you have checked it out, let me know. Let me know if if you dug it or you didn't dig it. Let us know. I know I'm definitely going to probably check it out Monday night if I can. So how awesome is that?
Awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, Mousebong said he just recorded a tribute to Peter Steele. How is he dead? What? Oh, is that the name of the song? Is that the name of the song?
No, she's asking how Bill Ward can be dead if he just recorded that, because they keep recording that. So, how can he be dead? He just recorded that. So,
well, it's like, everybody wrote him off when he didn't do the big The End tour with Black Sabbath. Tony and Geezer, shame on you. Just told him to stay the fuck out. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Here he is doing something super fucking killer like this. So if you are a Typo fan out there, please check this song out. Very unexpected indeed. So definitely check it out. Babylon says, "Oh hell, that is awesome." Typo word. Hell yeah. I just had to bring that up because when I saw that earlier this week, I was like, fuck yeah, man. Nobody better to do it too. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Johnny Kelly, but Bill Ward though, that's legendary. All right. Speaking of music, so this popped up earlier this week, and I was like, how did they do this? So MTV News website pulled down Everything Is Gone. Nearly 20 years of music history gone. Literally just evaporated the whole thing. They didn't save anything. I've read through this article. Now, all of us know that MTV hasn't been MTV for a very long time. But we're talking about 20 fucking years of music history imprinted online, and the idiots behind, whatever the company is that owns them, runs them, literally just gone. You'll never be able to find anything from that whatsoever. Now, if it's like rap news or some stupid shit like that, I really wouldn't give a shit. But we're talking about 20 years worth of music. So it can't just be just rap. I don't know. How can you do that? Unless somebody else covered, any part of what they did, it kills me, man. For a lot of people, that's childhoods, maybe how they found out about certain things, certain bands, blah, 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 whatever. What do you guys think about that?
I'm just picturing the movie PCU where he runs through the computer lab and he trips over the cord and everybody's computer just go down. Did somebody spill their coffee on the board? How do you just delete 20? And especially you don't have a cloud. Everyone has a cloud. There's no MTV cloud to save this to. I don't know. I don't know whose decision that was, but there should have been a backup somewhere, just because, like you said, it's history. And even if they haven't been relevant, and even if it's been the last 20 years, which for me musically hasn't been the same as the 20 years before the last 20 years. It's still history. So
it is. It's like if you try to search up anything that they may have covered, no matter what type of music you listen to, it's just gone.
Yeah, and hopefully there's other sources, because MTV has been less relevant. There's other sources that might have covered the same stories. So hopefully the stories are still out there, just MTV's take on it is gone.
Right, exactly. But from my understanding from reading the article, that was more music driven than the show or the channel has been for probably the last, 30 years at least.
Yeah. Yeah, well, when did it come out? 81, so I was 6, math. So that was 43 years ago that it started, and they didn't have music news in the very beginning. So
right. And guys like Kurt Loder was always the first one to bring the latest news, whether it was from the UK or he was the one who basically, brought Rammstein into, America's targets, as far as new things to listen to. So anything that he had ever written, because obviously they pulled him, from doing live reporting a long time ago, anything that was metal covered, alternative, all that shit is just gone. And it's just kind of crazy because they had a really, really good following on that site, and now they just zip. Well, for no reason.
So that's because they replaced it with these reality shows that are ridiculous. that have nothing to do with music.
No, not at all. Let's take a look at some of the comments here as they're starting to funnel in. Most Def. Mousebonk says, I feel like it died so long ago that I can't even mourn it.
As long as, we can find Headbangers Ball episodes, like those are worth going back. They're not all excellent. They're not excellent all the time. But Headbangers Ball is a fun watch.
I still have a VHS tape with an episode of it that I've watched a gazillion times because I wasn't allowed to watch MTV when I was growing up. So I'd have my friends record it for me, and I'd watch it in secret.
I've been kind of looking at Ricky Rackman's social media, and he's talking about trying to get someone to bring Headbangers Ball back. He doesn't want to do it anymore, but he feels like the show is totally still relevant, still necessary. And in a lot of ways, I do too. He wants his wife to do it. So who knows? We might get a new version of this. I don't know what channel it might pop up on, but it's quite possible.
I follow Ricky on social media too.
It looks so weird.
Yeah, he's got like an eraser head going on now, but he's still Ricky Rackman. So, we've all changed over the years. Can't fault him for that.
No, he's
Adam
still
Curry.
The same.
I was just trying to think of that dude's name. They had him post in Metal or Headbangers Ball for a while, and I'm like, why did you pick Adam Curry? But yeah, they do have Metal Mayhem on the MTV Classic right now, which is just the videos. It doesn't have any kind of like interviews or anything, but it seems like it's the same 10 songs all the time. So they need to update their thing. But I do remember on my VHS tape, Slave Raider is on there. Do you remember those dudes?
Vaguely.
Make Some Noise. That was on there. That was like the obscure video. There's like a Halloween song and I think Testament and stuff. It's like some good older stuff.
Nice. I don't know. It would be really cool if a good show like that could come back if it has the right person to run the show.
Right.
They'd probably grab somebody from Loudwire or some bullshit like that to run it.
Oh, I won't watch it. No fucking way. No.
And maybe his wife is hot and knows what she's talking about. I don't know anything about her, so I can't automatically dismiss her for nepotism, but I'd check it out and see.
I mean, she's not unattractive, and of course, she's much younger than he is. I can definitely, go figure. We got another Dr. Little.
Dr. Little, yes.
Kind of thing. But I digress. I just thought, how can you come in and if you had that many people following all the writings, all the different journalists, over the past 20 years that have put the work in, gone, eliminated for no reason. I don't know. That was just a little shocking to me. I was like, So they actually reported on something worth a shit this time. Because every other day it's Ozzy said this. Oh, Nikki Sixx said that. Oh, God damn it. We don't care. We don't. And it's like they finally reported on something worth a shit. Yep. So earlier this week, I got a candid photo of our beloved Addict member, Babylon, which is actually going to take us into tonight's game. So I don't know. This is just so intimate. I mean, I absolutely love it. It's fun.
I love that.
And the thing that I don't know, we'll have to have Babylon tell us just exactly what it says at the tip. It has a hilarious name. I just can't blow it up for us all to see, unfortunately.
You can't blow what?
Right. I can't make the image bigger. Sorry.
I don't know. Looking
Oh.
at the way that looks, the gonorrhea video is haunting me again. I don't know. Like there were holes in that picture. That was kind of scary.
Oh man, Mimi Horny sent me that, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I must do it. It must be there. This is fucking gold.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know, Crystal. It might say that possibly. So hopefully, when Babylon catches up to us, he can tell us exact because he put a thing in the chat between him and I that said, "Look at what it says at the top." It was fucking hilarious. That's all I can remember. But it brings us to a wonderful game that yet again Sugar Hooter has brought to us, and I think it's just amazing. And this is for everyone because it doesn't matter if you have it or not. I think it absolutely works. So here we go. It says, "What is your penis name?" So again, this one's pretty easy. First letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. So this is for everybody out there as well as the three of us on here. And
Yeah, Malfong.
oh man, Cody says, "Unholy shit! Did the priest make your red rocket come out?" That is just wrong on so many levels, Cody. But I applaud you for that, sir. Mousebong says it must say giant unit. Crystal says big pole. It's
their
definitely
penis
something.
names.
Yes. Oh no, these are their. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's their penis names. Yes.
Gotcha.
So, and
Okay.
Mousebong's is very fitting because she's got that big dick energy. So I'm here for that. And same with Crystal too. Yes. Yes.
Right.
Girls. All right. I am here.
Eric saying pleasure pole. Oh my. Let's see. For me, it's giant gun. I love it. Giant gun. Oh my goodness. Digging is sausage pole.
That's awesome.
Cody says that his is big punch. Rebecca's is dangling destroyer.
I love that. Hilarious.
Rebecca's is so good. If anybody else wants to let us know what exactly is your penis name, please let us know. How about yeah? What is Mimi?
Well, I am a fucking magician. Mine is skin wand.
That's hilarious.
Mm.
All right.
Summoning powers from down below.
So for mine, I used my middle name so that we didn't both have candy. So should I use my middle name for this one as well?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so the problem is me and Mimi have the same last initial. So should I use my maiden name so that we can mix that one up too?
Sure, why not?
All right, because that would make mine dangling flute.
So you can actually play songs on it. How amazing.
One time at band camp.
Filthy lobster in the house. Look out.
Filthy lobster.
We need
What
your
is
name,
sir? You got to take the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. Let us know in the comments what that equates to. Mousebong is dead at Skin Wand.
Skin Wand's a good one.
Right. Paul's is Pussy Destroyer.
That's hilarious.
So, you know, when you start to get to know somebody, you can always let them know what exactly your penis name is. Filthy Lobster turns out to be girthy sausage.
Ooh. I don't know
Now-
if you guys can hear that.
Is it German or is it Italian sausage? We want to know, what is the flavor?
How spicy is it?
That was a damn good one. Everybody did so awesome with that one. Hopefully, Babylon didn't mind me,
Showing off his
sharing that photo with y'all. But there was something else that he also shared with us, and it's the art of eating cashews. Check this one out. You might be disturbed. Check it out.
It's a Reaper album's eating cashews. Look at the size of this thing. Plus, it looks like an old shriveled up priest penis and his balls. Look at that. This is penis. Salty old penis and balls. Look at that mess. In the name of the Lord, I smite thee down with the royal penis of the Lord.
Every
That's something I
time.
didn't think I was going to see when I woke up this morning.
Have you ever been, how do you even say this to somebody? Have you ever been eating a bag of nuts and said, damn, that looks like a dick?
Wow.
I mean, thank you for that retrospective on that particular cashew. And I love cashews, so fuck you. I can never look at another bag of cashews the same way ever again.
You got to think about priest penis when you got nuts in your mouth. Is that what you're saying?
Mimi's been wanting to examine exactly what is wrong with Babylon.
I like how we both did the wide eyes
No.
at the same time.
Babylon is fucking perfect, just like all of our addicts are out there. They're hilarious. They constantly come up with hilarious shit.
I just love the way he says the Lord. It sounds very like an evangelist. Like,
Right?
that's awesome.
I mean, oh man, I was like, we must share this with all the good people. Digging says, I guess the penis of the Lord would be better than the priest. Cody says, we need a whole episode of Babylon explaining the priest trauma. Like curiosity is setting in, is what he says. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, that's awesome. Did he eat it? Oh, Babylon is finally caught up. He says, it says chase and chomp. That's what it was. I couldn't
the tip
remember.
says that. I was like, how do you write that on a cashew?
remember.
Okay.
I mean, could you imagine, ladies? Coming at you. That's just downright horrific.
Trying to get your ping pong balls.
Now, you know how we're always talking about the youth and the things that they cry about. I mean, there's no strength, right? They're a lot whinier than probably we were when we were kids. But this guy takes it to a whole nother level. Now, ladies, we all know that when you get a haircut, it can either be a good thing or it can be traumatic, right? If the person cutting your hair fucks it up. Now, see, I don't have to worry about that. But, in this particular young man's condition here, he gets the slightest little fucking thing wrong. And honestly, what exactly hairdo is he suffering from? Check this one out.
so much. Turn him! Turn off, I swear to God. So much of it is missing. You ruined my hair. You ruined the whole thing. You cocksucker. Turn that fucking camera off, I swear to God. You're in big trouble, fucker. Goddamn fuck. There's a lot missing. That's not even funny. There's so much missing. You fucked up my entire haircut.
Why is he wearing tights? He should be wearing tights with that hairdo. Like that's all I'm picturing. Is the right?
I was going to say Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Maybe he's a Renaissance fair actor, and that's I don't understand. And he sounds like Napoleon Dynamite on top of it. So it's just like, you cut my hair, God.
And the other thing I was going to say is,
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, that was a good laugh. I like that.
fucking looks like, what is it, Velma or
Velma. He looks like.
Totally looks like the Velma of the group. Yes. So apparently, everyone has resounded in the fact that this must be an Amish fuck. Eric says, "What in the Amish fuck?" Crystal says, "Amish thug." Shakespeare Riz.
Hey guys, hey seriously, I think the police are here because I'm in the store. No shit, you see it? The police are here.
I do.
You guys want to meet them?
Yeah.
We have an online exclusive, ladies.
Maybe I should put my pants back on.
Give him a show. Tell him what your penis name is.
Well,
With no pants and introduce yourself as my penis.
I'm gonna make them come out here. They might try to follow me after I've had my alcohol tonight, though.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, there are so many comments. This is crazy. So Babylon is still catching up. He says his penis name is Power Flute. Oh my goodness. Mousebong said, give me the milkmaid special. I mean, that's exactly what that looks like.
Yeah.
Crystal is concerned. Are you smoking, sir? Mousebong says, oh shit, it's the popo. That's okay. We'll invite them in. You know, they could use a little recreational time. Rebecca says, Edna Incredibles.
Yes.
Yes. I totally agree with that. Oh my goodness.
Like tall and skinny.
Right. Crystal says it's just me. Paul says Amish Napoleon Dynamite. Yes. You know, why is it that this is most definitely one of the Amish haircuts that a lot of these Amish youngsters still carry to this very day? I never thought about that.
Yep.
Cody says, looks like a trailer version of Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
I like that he said taller and you said trailer because I like trailer.
That's really good. That's so good.
That's hilarious.
Damn it. Oh, Crystal says it's the only one permitted. No shit.
Yep.
I did not know that. But seriously, though, what was he crying about?
Yeah, it really wasn't that much missing, and it might have actually improved it a little bit because it gave it some character.
I just kind of feel like that just sums up the youth of today. that would be that disturbing that he lost his shit. How do I set this one up? We've mentioned so much about the church tonight, but there was one video that I absolutely loved. if someone has gone away from the church for a very long time, what would it be like to go back after so long? And I just absolutely right. I agree with that. I would want to hang myself too. Oh no! But in this case, apparently, this older gal had a hell of a good time. Check it out.
Wow.
That was so cool. I absolutely love that one. Thank you for sending that to me. I only wish there was a little bit longer of it, but definitely badass. So speaking of hell, and not the fictitious one with the lake of fire and all that stuff, but we are in the summertime, and what does summertime mean to most folks? Pools
Yeah.
and barbecue, right?
Yes.
Well, I absolutely wish that there would be somebody who makes this, because I will get behind it. I will be the spokesperson. Mimi Horny will be the spokesperson as well. I'm sure Sugar Hooter, you could even get behind this because it is just blasphemy goodness. So some things to dress up your backyard, including your grill, seating arrangements, and a lot of other little pool toys, for the kids to have when they want to go out there on their inflatables, right? Okay. So hopefully this will come to Tarjay. I really hope so, because it is fantastical. We'll start with the first one. Who would not want a Baphomet? Now, this is for the apartment folks that can't have the full grill. You too can have the Dark Lord's barbecue outside your apartment or duplex, which I'm sure probably retails about $26.66. Now, for those of you that have a fantastic home with some extra room to have company over, you too can have the company in hell, where you can have the seating and the torches with a wonderful Baphomet just smiling at you from behind. But if you really want to get kind of ergonomic with it, you could put some space between y'all. There's even a small altar right in the center, where you guys can discuss the Satanic Bible. And if you really want to dress it up, I'm talking about the grills that even Baphomet himself would absolutely enjoy.
I love the hoofs.
Exactly. And apparently in this photo, you might actually be able to lease him to cook your food for you. Now, for the kids that want to get in the water, you guys can have an array assortment of serpent and Baphomet style floaties that you might want to put in the pool so you can be the coolest satanic kid on the block. And then the grill of all grills, the most unholy. It does everything. And, as you're, doing your incantation to Satan, invocation, sorry, you can light it up right afterwards.
And it's only $39.99.
That's right. I mean, what Satanists wouldn't want that during the summertime?
I know a bunch of women that would want those kind of water pool tubes with the horns.
That's some more of your Bangkok ladies or Filipinos.
What was it? A chase and chomp? Is that what he said?
Oh man, yeah, they probably want the chase and chomp shit. Well, that might hurt though, unless it's just suction power. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much going on here. Let's see. Where do I start? So Babylon says, I am part Nordic and Native American, so I have no love for the zombie Jesus and the atrocities of my ancestors. I totally get it, brother. And we love everything that you always have to say. Absolutely. He says that's the greasy Dutch boy, too.
Yep.
Mousebong says, just some subtle decor. Right. Very subtle indeed. Cody says, I'll design this shit if we can find someone to make it. Beast and I could have a collaboration on it. See? It's got some synergy going on there.
Now, Yabelka has a great bed set. Now, I haven't been to her bed, but she sent me a picture. She has all black pillowcases with upside down pentagrams on it. I can't remember the bedspread so much, but I think it might be a huge upside down pentagram or a Baphomet on there. Maybe she's still here and she could comment on that, but it's pretty funny. All the police up and left. I think they're leaving now.
I guess they didn't want you after all.
They said,
And
wait.
thank you for that.
Somebody over.
Oh, gotcha.
They see, you got to love those.
The
You gotta
police weren't even here for me. They pulled somebody over, and that person parked right beside my car at the store here. And so I was just seeing the lights flashing. I was wondering what the hell the issue was.
I mean, were they pretending that they were going to come in? It's like,
know.
it's the daily Saturday. I must come in and give my my grades.
Well, if they're unsavory, then I do have a pistol. Not the love pistol. I mean, of course I have the love pistol, but I have I have my real pistol right here at all times.
There you go.
Getting a little moist there, going down memory lane of the Philippines.
I'm trying to bring down I'm talking about some 80s hair metal. Some fucking 80s hair metal ballads.
Right. Absolutely. Babylon says, is that the moist cut? he's catching up here. And he says, the Vietnam ladies. And yes.
It is.
Silence clock. Love it. Or Mousebong says, you mean your skin wand? Uh-oh. We're getting a first-time viewing. It's a goddamn program exclusive of the Love Gun. God damn it. Babylon, what? She was moist. Crystal says, woo! You got a Ric Flair on that one. Woo, 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 woo.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. We need to be committed. That's how awesome it is. So speaking of the chicanery, apparently it is that time of year where I start getting a bunch of messages, and I just love absolutely every single one of them, because they all seem to think I will lead them to the Dark Lord, that I am the way to the darkness. And I'm sure everybody out there every now and again gets trolled by some of these crazy fucktwats, but this one really got me because they don't English well, which is why it's obviously a bunch of bullshit. But I get so many of these. Hello, sir. Please join Grupo Satanic Church. I mean, doesn't everything about this person just radiate a darkness?
That profile picture.
That's what I'm saying. You look at the guy's profile picture and, oh yeah, you're looking to be part of the Satanic Church? What the hell makes you think I even have one, you motherfucker? God damn. Have I gone on there and said, hey, come to the Black Church? We're available. You know what I mean? I get so much of this, guys. And I know so many of you out there in the Morgrat universe get some of the dumbest, craziest offshoot messages. Some of them are bots, I'm sure. This one's probably a bot. But I get a lot of them. I mean, shit, all of us get those stupid Illuminati ones. Those sons of bitches don't ever quit either.
Now, down in South Kakalaki, I got somebody tried to save me this week. And he was quite offended when I told him that he was just on the hunt and he was constantly finding unicorn farts. And so I had to explain to him what a unicorn fart was. And he said, you better be careful. I said, well, be careful of what? Your fucking make-believe zombie Jesus?
There you go.
You better be careful.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah.
Reading your message reminded me I had somebody showing up in my messages wanting to promote my podcast. You know, they're always wanting to do, and I ignored it. So I got, hello, sir. Did you get my message? I was like, sir, fuck off. Like, come on.
Last time I checked, I wasn't a sir.
Even with my penis name, I am not a sir.
Right? It always gets me, how they just think that people are going to. First of all, nobody from the Satanic Church is going to just go, yes, let's talk, my child. No, we're not going to do that.
Witness. Stop it.
I don't know.
Always answer and tell them that you have given their soul over to Satan, to help them out, and now they're gonna and just freak them out. Be like, oh, I've done a ritual, so you will now be able to join our father Lucifer in hell tomorrow, and then watch them looking for trucks everywhere they go.
And I honestly, to be perfectly honest, I used to do that. It's just anymore when they pop up, I get a giggle and then I just move on. But the fact that the message read the way it did, I just wanted to share that with everybody because I just thought it was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, most of the time I ignore stuff, but sometimes when you're feeling saucy, you gotta stir the pot and fuck around with these fuckers. Be like, no grupo for you, oh, sir, oh, right.
Crystal says for penis enlargement. Babylon says, I bet he won't turn you away for being naughty. He said Jason Chomp is meat flavored. Oh, great. Thanks for the tip. No, don't want the tip. Sorry. Crystal says now they owe you money. I mean, if they want to give to the needy, I'm not exactly. No, I would not accept anything from these fucking crazy people. So the last item on the goddamn list for tonight. So I don't know. It's not even television anymore that you have to see these praying. And I don't mean praying. I mean preying upon you attorneys that are just like, oh, have you suffered this? Did you have this condition at one time? There's a chance that this has led to whatever health problems you have. It's literally everywhere. Have you guys seen this or seeing a rise in this? Oh man, I'll tell you what, when I pulled into Oklahoma, that's right, Babylon, your neck of the woods, sir. In Oklahoma here, and there's just billboard after billboard after billboard. They want your business. They're telling you that they can get you these big ass settlements. Like that's supposed to make the fact that you may or may not be dying that much better, that you might be able to get this, $1 billion, $1 million, whatever settlement from these people. But it's the ones that are making shit up now that I think that are very, very hilarious. So I'm sure, as a lot of you guys are Facebookers, you've seen shit like this. Individuals diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, B or T cell chronic lymphocytic leukemia, blah, 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 due to using Roundup. Do you know what Roundup is?
I know it's a weed killer.
Exactly. They're trying to say that if you have been going out in your yard using Roundup for years and years and years, that it's going to basically cause this shit, and you now can get compensated for it. And look where it says at the bottom here under Rosen Injury Lawyers, get compensation now, time limited. With the stupid gun finger, and you think people are going to take this seriously. I don't know. I've never heard of using that particular chemical that I used as a kid on a lot of my parents' home because I was in charge of the yard. I don't think any of this is true. What do you guys think?
We're like looking at each other. I'm giving you the gun finger, Mimi. You're up.
I mean, is there just no lines that they won't cross to try to make you think that you can get compensated for some of this shit? Now, here's the scary part. Sometimes you'll get, have any of you gotten like a letter in the mail that says, such and such lawsuit, your name has popped up in it as possibly
like class action lawsuits. Yeah, and then you get like $2.42 because you're part of a million people. Yeah, I mean, there's certain things that those are, and like everything else, it started out as probably a positive thing that for an actual reason, and then it has snowballed into any little minor inconvenience people are trying to get a settlement for. Like a lot of things start out as something good, and then down the line it evolves into a shit show. I was going to say something and it just fell out of my ear. Damn vodka.
It happened.
But it's like, yeah, like the fact that we are advertising prescription medication. So how many people are taking medication that they shouldn't be taking because they saw it on a TV, and now they're having an adverse reaction, so now we're going to sue? Like, you kind of have to look at the cause and effect too. Like, yeah, maybe somebody has cancer that used Roundup. Maybe they drank it. You know what I mean? Or like, how many of these people that have this particular cancer also drank water? Are you going to say if you drink water, you're going to get, like, there's so many factors that you can't just blanket it. And I agree with Mousebong. I call them ambulance chasers too. So when I saw that she commented that, I'm like, yep.
Right.
But yeah, like,
Chris says
it's flat out poison. It kills plants. So it is a poison. Right. So you can't be like huffing it and then be surprised if you have an issue from it, Exactly
right. But who's going to be dumb enough to huff that stuff in order to get some sort of a cancer from this? You're outside in the great wide open.
Recently is going to be stupid enough.
I'm not. There's always that one, right? I don't know. What do you think the chances are, Mimi? Do you think that by using this product outside for years and years and years that you're going to develop a cancer from it?
I think you probably could, but I don't. I kind of feel bad for Roundup being the only one picked on. The way our diets have changed from the 1950s to so many fucking preservatives,
Yes.
and we are not eating natural vegetables as much as we have. The amount of pesticides on vegetables, if you're not buying
Organic.
organic, I wanted to say vegan for some reason,
Yeah.
but organic.
Those vegan vegetables.
Like
You're
it's
allowed to say that.
fucking crazy. The animals that other people eat, the amount of antibiotics used, the amount of pesticides, especially put on the type of corn for the corn that feeds animals at feedlots, they don't have to regulate it the same way. So they fucking mass up the fucking pesticides on the corn that they feed livestock, otherwise known as cows, chickens, and pigs for the most part. But yeah, it's like we poison ourselves with all kinds of things. Yeah, this is another one, but you're a fucking dumbass. Like if I ever get a drop of that shit on me, like I'm going over to the hose and oh shit, get that shit off. I don't want that shit absorbing into my body.
Yep. And I think that there's also like in our genetics, there's switches, and that when you're exposed to a certain thing, it flips a switch. Because like where I live, there's such a high concentration of colon cancer in all different types of people. So there has to be an environmental reason that is flipping switches in certain people and not in others. Because it has to be like a combination of genetics and environmental, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Dr. Little looking for an 18-year-old virgin. I'm just giving my opinion on this situation. So that's
didn't you know
been,
just looking for that?
Yeah, like there's a type of brain cancer. It's a blasta something, and they've linked that to the herpes virus. So it's kind of like things are all linked, like how you can get the HPV vaccination because of that cancer being linked to about. Like there's so many things going on behind the scenes with our bodies and in the environment. I don't understand why we're playing roulette by adding all this shit to our food. Like why would we even do that?
I agree.
So
absolutely.
I
think Paul's got it right though. Paul's got it right here. Can we sue the church for putting our Easter eggs in that shit? Absolutely. I think you should. I love it. Crystal says it builds up and rain spreads it. It flows into people's yards with pets. They lick their feet, get ill. Okay. I mean, you think after one treatment, like if you sprayed it, though, I don't know. This is a tough one. Mousebong says, all the meds I see advertised sound like party. Yes, they do. They sound like party drugs. And if it doesn't sound like that, it's listening to what it can do to you, but says it can help you with your condition. It's like, do I really want to ask my doctor for that? I know I wouldn't want to. Fuck that.
There was the one drug that one of the side effects was anal leakage. I'm like, why would anyone play that game if you didn't absolutely have to? And then there was another one that gambling and adultery were listed as side effects. And I'm like, that's because they have to say anything that anybody wrote. And some dude got caught and was like, no, I didn't want to do it. It was the medicine. So now there's a commercial that's like, may cause gambling and adultery.
Oh, that is such bullshit. Crystal says, I wish I could eat like the 1500, not today's fake food, our plastic environment. Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, Babylon. Absolutely. He says, headed to bed, my fellow addicts. I got to teach at Sunday school tomorrow. All right, my brother. Always a pleasure.
So I have a feeling that he is being beckoned by his wife. Why else would he leave? What other reason could be better to stay with us than sex?
She wants that meat flavored tip.
Yes. Yep. I think that could be the toy in the bed.
There you go.
The chase and chomp.
The chase and chomp.
Chase and chomp.
Poor Babylon isn't even here to defend himself.
I don't think he cares. To be perfectly honest. Let's see. Crystal says, like they outlawed cannibalism in New Guinea because it spread a brain bacteria. Well, you know, that's the thing. These lawyers that are constantly trying to come up with these huge class action suits never sue the right people. They don't. And I just was like, we're just now hearing about this after fucking Roundup has been used since what, the 60s, 70s, somewhere? Probably the 70s at least. And you would think that you would have seen after 40 to 50 years cases being linked to that. I mean, unless you're getting it on yourself somehow, or I don't know. I mean, there are more people that pay others to do their lawn care service for them nowadays. So I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but you guys are absolutely right. The way things are today is really because of whatever shit that they've been doing to everything that we've eaten probably, the last 40 years? You know? But unfortunately, General Mills and all of them are not going to get taken to the cleaners. And I wish they would. You know? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with Paul here. FDA is to blame. But they were probably paid off and don't give a fuck. Sadly. But hell yeah.
You have to pay like 3 times as much to buy something that's organic. Like, why does it cost more to not fuck with the food? You know, like you would think that would be the cheaper option. But
I'm still trying to figure out how in the hell are we buying water? The most essential thing to life we have to pay for.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. But at any rate, yes, I also do definitely agree with Mousebong on this one. She says Big Pharma wants to keep us sick. And I totally believe that.
Yep.
I don't take I don't take as much as a fucking aspirin every now and again. That's about it.
Yep.
It has been an absolute blast. I cannot believe that I am still up and talking at this point. It has been a super long day for all of us. Thank both my co-hosts for joining me this late. I know it's not our usual schedule, and I cannot say how much I appreciate you guys. I've been talking since 11 o'clock, people. I'm sorry. My voice is damn near gone. It's fucking insane. Especially, you know, when I'm right by the stage of performers and I have to yell at my customers. I don't like that. But most definitely, it has been a blast. Thank all of you addicts out there for, again, just a stellar conversation out there. Everybody has just been so quick-witted, and it's just always a pleasure. There won't be a Reapers Underground tomorrow. That is going to be rescheduled for a little bit later this week. But we do have more programming coming up on Monday night, I think, possibly. I'll have to double check with Mimi on that. But more than likely, yes, we will. Absolutely, thank you. And as you're going into Sinful Sunday, and I'm sure in some parts it probably already is Sinful Sunday, and you've already got to jump on your sitting, which makes you awesome. Always be yourself. Don't give 2 shits about what anybody has to say about you. 1 foot on the ground, 1 in the fire, and always stay heavy.